Clip from CNN.
After finishing the NDA this week, has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Okay, Mitch? Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it. Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
Could you address what happened here at the start of the press conference, and was it related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that fine? You're fully able to do your job?
Okay, so from the outside, this is how I'm really seeing this. I see frequent videos, and I don't care if they're cherry picked. I don't care if, that's not how all of America looks and all the other stuff that I hear from Americans when I talk about it. I see endless videos of people on some sort of drug. I assume it's fentanyl. That's what people seem to say it is. Who are bending over in the street, are zombified, are unaware of their own surroundings. I saw a video yesterday of a guy showing a pressure wound on his leg that was so gross it made the guy filming it throw up. Okay, that's what I, as an outsider, am seeing happening in American cities. And then I am watching this guy. I'm watching Jean Pierre, whatever her name is. I'm watching Joe Biden. And I'm seeing similarities here, guys. I mean, firstly, this Mitch McConnell guy, he's the head of the minorities. When have old white men in America been a minority? Firstly. But secondly, and most importantly, when you have a drug problem in a country, it's not just the people who are down and out that suffer with that drug problem. A real classic example of this is cocaine. So you will see the hardcore cokeheads making wild decisions, losing all their money, gambling, ending up ruining their lives. They're just part of the problem, okay? You also have underlying, often much richer people who don't seem to be that involved and appear to be quite cogent. There was a report done a while back about how many doctors are heroin addicts, how many doctors are addicted to morphine in one way or another. And it is many. Because actually, unless you're choosing between smack and food, you'll probably take both. You'll probably look after yourself if you've got the money to do so. You'll just also be a junkie, okay? And I'm not saying this is fact. I'm not saying this is given. I'm saying that my analysis of what I'm seeing in America right now, when I see this guy completely lose himself in the middle of a meeting, have to be taken away and come back and say he's absolutely fine, like nothing's happened, that looks like a drug problem to me. That's what that looks like, okay? When I see Biden acting like he's on autopilot, that looks like a drug problem to me. That is what that looks like. In this video, there's a guy standing to the right, as I'm facing him, of Mitch McConnell. And he also looks like he's on drugs. He's also unaware that there's a camera in front of him. He is stood there, and I can only assume those two big burly guys are behind him to stop him in case he falls over. This is a real problem that you've got. And I think that when all is said and done and when all is written, there is going to have to be some serious questions into drug abuse in high-level White House situations. Because there's something really, really not right going on with these people. Some people think they're puppets. Some people think they're actually non-human, I don't see that. I see old man who's too old to be doing that job anyway. Let's face it, as is Joe Biden. That's one major problem. But I see someone who's taking too many drugs, who's being stimulated to perform that task. And when I looked in that guy's eyes, exactly what you see when you see those people bending over in the streets of Philadelphia or Los Angeles or New York. It is exactly the same. They just happen to be better off. You've got a drug problem, America, and it is running your country.